June is a month filled with noise. Everywhere you look, there are flags, campaigns, and deep cultural conversations about identity, love, and acceptance. As a Christian, it is easy to either join the noise or retreat from it. But today, I want to step away from the culture wars and speak from a place of deep reflection, faith, and love. Whether you identify as homosexual, heterosexual, or anywhere in between, there is a fundamental truth we all must face. Every single one of us needs God. Let's clear up a massive misconception right from the start. No one is saved simply because they're heterosexual. Being straight does not make anyone righteous, pure, or naturally closer to God. The ground at the foot of the cross is completely level. Both the heterosexual and the homosexual require the exact same access to salvation, and that access comes strictly through one doorway: faith in Jesus Christ. If salvation is by faith alone, then why is there a conflict? Why do we often hear that someone cannot simply live out a homosexual lifestyle while claiming to follow Christ? To understand this, we have to look at what God actually asks of a believer. When we enter into a relationship with God, He doesn't just offer us a fire insurance policy for the afterlife. He asks for a transformation in the present. He asks us to follow His commandments. And I am not just talking about the historical laws of Exodus or the Old Covenant rituals. I am talking about His entire moral framework, everything that reflects the holy, loving, and righteous character of God. When Jesus invites us to follow Him, He doesn't invite us to a casual relationship. He places a demand on our lives. He says, "If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." But what does it actually mean to carry a cross in the 21st century? Carrying a cross isn't just a metaphor for dealing with a difficult circumstance or a tough job. In the ancient world, the cross meant one thing: death. To take up your cross means the death of your old self. It means the conscious, daily decision to deny yourself. It means laying down your independent thoughts, your deeply ingrained habits, your natural attitudes, and behaviors that sit outside of God's moral boundaries. God loves you exactly as you are, but He loves you far too much to leave you that way. His ultimate goal is not our immediate comfort or self-actualization. His goal is transformation. He wants to shape you into the image of His Son. And this is where the requirement applies to absolutely everyone. This isn't a rule designed to restrict the LGBTQ+ community while letting heterosexuals live however they want. The exact same standard of self-denial applies to the straight community, because the heterosexual world is deeply broken by sin as well. Let's be completely honest. Look around at the heterosexual community, even within our churches. There are countless habits and lifestyles that are completely contrary to the moral character of Jesus. People struggle with greed, stealing, and lying. People gossip, speak malice, and create stumbling blocks that destroy the faith of others. In the professional world, we see corporate greed, people taking unfair advantage of their employees, or cutting shady deals under the table. Outside of that, we see lives devastated by illegal trades, substance abuse, and the exploitation of others. All of this is sin. Sin is not defined solely by who you have a relationship with. Sin is defined by anything that rebels against God's perfect law. A heterosexual person who lives a life of dishonesty, pride, or unfaithfulness is just as misaligned with God's kingdom as anyone else. Jesus demands that the straight person lay down their habits, their greed, and their lust, just as He asks the homosexual person to lay down their identity and desires. We all have a cross to carry, and we all have things we must leave behind. God has an eternal purpose for your life, and He wants you to be an active part of it. But walking in that purpose requires letting go of the old anchors. When we surrender our personal desires, whether they relate to sexuality, money, power, or pride, we unlock the true calling of a Christian. Being a Christian isn't a passive identity. It means active participation in the Great Commission. Jesus commanded us to go into all the world and make disciples, winning souls for Christ. This is the highest honor and the greatest responsibility a human being can have. But how can we effectively win souls to a life of surrender if we ourselves refuse to surrender? How can we show the world the power of a transformed life if we hold on to the very habits that keep us bound? The calling to win souls requires a vessel that has been tested by fire, a life that says, "Not my will, Lord, but yours be done."